All right, you guys, you ready? Let's go. Look at you, star student. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Good job. Place. Good. Look at you, fast learner. All right, big man. Place. Good. Come here, big girl. Nope. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Good boy. All right, so still working on place, but now we're just starting to do it together, just because they're going to exist together, they're going to live together. Most likely, you're going to be doing this together at home. So place, add a little leash pressure. Good girl. Cafe is actually picking up on this way faster than Mr. Latte. I wouldn't say picking up. He's doing, he knows what I'm asking for. He just has a tendency to get distracted real easily. Cafe, good. Cafe is great at staying in the position, whereas Latte is a little bit more squirrely. So just talking about how I'm keeping them in this position, you saw me turn on my leash pressure there when he broke out of that position. As soon as he laid back down, that pressure turns off. So just because I'm handing her a piece of food, good, doesn't mean that you get to stand up and break out of that position. If he stays there, I will eventually reward him as well, but I don't want him to start to essentially get so pushy that he's trying to steal food when I'm giving it to her. But this can also just be confusing because you're doubling the distractions. You're adding another dog into the picture. Good, there you go. But I want for both of them to start to realize, like, hey, I don't need to be super pushy. I don't need to try and steal food. I should be looking to whoever's got the end of the leash for the guidance instead of just trying to push for it. Yes. And then we rinse and repeat. So as I cue the command, I'm trying to use my leashes at the same time. Place. My leash pressure will turn on. As soon as she gets there, my pressure turns off. Same thing for him. I'm guiding him all the way. There we go. As soon as he lays all the way down, my pressure can release. And now I'm starting to add a lot more distractions. In the beginning, I was just kind of moving around like this. Good. And as long as they can remain in position, we can mark and reward. But eventually, place is going to be something where I will tell them to place. And like if we're at a park or something, I'll put them on a bench or on a table. I will walk several feet away, be working with another dog. And while we're doing that, I want them to be clear that, no, I still want you to remain in that position. So before I go out and do it in the real world, we're doing a lot of prep work like this, where I can even take this pad where we go. Essentially, just anytime I've cued you into place, we just want you to stay there. So showing him as I walk away a little bit, just because I'm walking away doesn't mean you're allowed out of that position. Good boy, good girl. I'm not rewarding every single time they make one of these mistakes. Yes, they are going back to place because I'm using the leash, but they're also kind of prompting or they're getting out of position, which would prompt another reward. I don't want them to start thinking that, oh, just because I stood up and I laid back down that I should get paid for it. You should stay there regardless. I don't want you to break and me have to do anything. If I can move around, start to add a little bit more excitement, good. And you stay there, I will reward you for it. Essentially just saying, the rewards are going to come straight to you. You don't need to follow me. You don't need to break out of position. And you can see Latte is a little bit more easily distracted, we'll say. Yes, Cafe. Hi. There you go. And we rinse and repeat. Place. My pressure turns on with my leash. Guide them all the way up. I'm waiting for them to get completely flat, and then my leashes will release. And I can mark good and pay in position. Pressure turns on as soon as he stands up. I don't need to say anything extra. I could take that opportunity to say no and use my leash, but now I just kind of want it to be a silent, understood thing that just because I've cued place 30 seconds ago and started to walk away doesn't mean I want you to come out of that position. A note with Cafe, she really does struggle with little bugs and flies and things. It was something in the beginning that would pull her focus really quickly. She'd want to break out of position and go chase them. I don't mind if she manages to catch one while she's laying down. I've actually seen her do it a couple times. But if she stands up to go chase a fly, same thing like Latte's doing. Anytime he breaks out of position, I'm just going to use my leash to guide him back. I don't want them to release out of position until I say that magic YES marker, or I come up and tell them both, free. Yeah, good girl, good boy.